We're gonna get started.
I'm content.
Alrighty. Then, in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to the Turbo Newscast for February 7th.
Hi.
It's the last part of the show, Section 3. The part which usually is just terrible government things.
Terrible.
And usually it's just centered around the United States, but we have two different kind of blowing your expectations out of the water things here. We not only have a majority of happy news, we also have news from around the world again.
Yay.
Very much yay. But to get to the yay, we do kind of have to start off in a bad spot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sad times.
The former head of South Carolina's GOP did a little bit of a freelance outreach to the African American community by tweeting while he was watching the Super Bowl, "This Super Bowl sucks more dick than adult Trayvon Martin would have for drug money." If you can't remember, Trayvon Martin was the one kid who was shot for being black down in Florida by the racist white guy. You remember that?
I'm sorry. Did I leave the planet and come back to a different one? Like, I know there's racism, but it's usually subtle and well-hidden racism.
Nope. Obviously,
Like, fuck it.
obviously
I'm
you're
not
not
running for
familiar
office
with
again.
Republicans. Yeah, he was former executive director of the South Carolina Republican Party, so I guess that could have been his logic. Fuck it, got nothing to lose now. I already made all my money. Don't need any more. So let's piss off all of the people.
Let's piss off everyone. Just... Why do you make me sad, person? I don't even know who you are and you're just making me sad.
Yeah. It probably would have been a lot better if it had been someone like John Kerry, because then at least he could have written his initials after all of his State Department tweets. Yes, that's right. John Kerry is writing JK after all of his State Department tweets. Which is just kind of awesome.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't care.
Although, to be fair, they could have just been kidding about that.
You deserve to be fired for that one.
No. The tweet they had, the tweet was hashtag Secretary Kerry will start tweeting from at State Department. Tweets from him will have his initials -JK, and that was the end of the tweet.
So no one knows.
Uh-huh.
It could be a joke. It could not be a joke.
Uh-huh. So John Kerry can actually totally just tweet, "God, I hate those gay people," and sign it JK.
I don't think he'd do that.
I would.
Oh,
Of course, there's a reason I don't hold
there's a
office.
reason you don't run for office.
But really, you know he'd have to do it at least once.
So
Just to fuck with
change-
everyone.
So just change your name to Jameson Kangaroo. And then you can sign your thing JK.
Yeah, it would probably be a better idea if maybe they used his middle name as well, if he has one, which I'm not entirely sure.
Are you looking it up now?
Yes, I am. John Kerry. Yes. Oh no, in fact, that actually wouldn't be a good idea. His middle name is Forbes, which means he'd be signing everything as JFK.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, on second thought, just leave it at JK.
On second thought.
Yeah.
Wow, he screwed either way.
Yep.
How unfortunate.
You know what? Just use your normal Twitter account. Just use @JohnCarey. That'll work. Because then you don't have to
That'll
sign everything. Then we know it's John Kerry.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, bad thoughts. Oh. That was terrible. That was just awful. And I love it.
Oh. No one is ever gonna watch our show. You're awful people.
You have to admit, though, kind of hilarious.
You're awful people, and it's okay. I forgive you.
All right. Well, next up, we're gonna dip just into just a toe. We're gonna dip into the Donald Trump puddle.
Puddle, I think you mean ocean.
Yeah, I meant ocean as soon as I said puddle. Donald Trump plans to sue Bill Maher over his Ape-Sex claim.
I didn't even hear about this.
Donald
This is
Donald Trump is threatening to take Bill Maher to court after the Real Time with Bill Maher host failed to pay him $5 million after Trump proved he isn't the child of an orangutan. And no, this isn't just some weird fever dream. Yes, in January, Bill Maher made light of Trump's questioning of Barack Obama's birthplace by joking that Trump was spawned from sex between a human and an orangutan. You know, because he's amazingly orange. He told Tonight Show host Jay Leno that he would pony up $5 million for charity if Trump offered proof of his lineage. And so Trump furnished a copy of his birth certificate to Yahoo News, along with a demand that Bill Maher pay up. And nearly a month later, he still hasn't. And so Trump is suing mad. Of course, when it was suggested to him that, he might have been joking, or being, I don't know,
or I haven't signed
sarcastic,
a contract saying that I'm gonna do this.
or that.
Since there's no legal documentation, I can say that I'll pay Cliff $5 million if he dances the flamingo or something. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Trump replied with, I don't think he was joking. He said it with venom. That was venom. That wasn't a joke. In fact, he was nervous when he said it. It was a pathetic delivery. But he said, I will give, and I said I will accept. I've seen some of Bill Maher's stuff. He generally has that kind of a delivery. That's just kind of his thing. But yeah, there wasn't a verbal agreement. There was just him saying, yeah, this is totally going to be a thing. That's all.
Donald, you don't have to reply to everyone.
Yes, he does. He
Always.
wasn't getting attention.
You don't need to, because it does not always end the way you want it to. You could always just ignore it and be like, yeah, that's kind of funny. I'm orange. or you can
Or
flip
you could
out.
sue a guy for 5
Or
million
you
that
could
he
flip
wasn't
out.
even saying he was going to give to you. He was saying to
Giving
charity.
to charity.
So for all you know, he actually could have. He's just not telling you because, well, fuck you.
He's giving it to the anti-Trump charity.
Well,
He's giving it to some liberal charity. That's the problem. That's the real problem here.
we're gonna go into the happy news again. And
Yay.
this time we're gonna stay there.
Happy cats.
Yep. So we're gonna start out with Ghana, which is kind of a bizarre place for news like this to come out of. You don't expect something like this from Ghana. Nana Oye Lithur, Minister Designate of Gender, Children, and Social Protection, has said that gays and lesbians, like all others in Ghana, have rights and they must be protected. She declared that the Constitution grants the rights of all persons irrespective of their sexual preferences, and that every citizen's rights must be protected. I am kind of shocked. I was not expecting this from Ghana. I mean, not to be insensitive or anything, but it's Ghana. I don't think gay rights when I think Ghana.
Well, Ghana's a little bit better off than a lot of the
I know, but still.
African countries. I obviously happy.
Very. It's progress.
I was gonna say something and I forgot about it. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, this is an awesome. This is just an awesome.
I guess it's just that since we focus so much on here in the United States and a little bit in Europe that we don't really
Yeah,
pay
we
much
don't really.
attention to
Yeah, we don't
Asia
notice.
and Africa.
Of course, Justin censors out gay.
Yeah. I still don't know why it does that.
Because fuck us. Alright, well, in more awesome gay rights news, and actually the entire last half of this, spoilers, is gay rights.
Yay.
But it's always a good thing.
Always a good thing.
Well, unless it's coming from Republicans. Luckily, this is not. This is coming from France.
Well, some Republicans are okay. Debatably.
Yeah. The French General Assembly has voted to make same-sex marriage legal. The vote held on Saturday morning was 249 in favor, 97 against. The majority of support came...
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of people, just in general.
I mean, like, if something like that to pass, like, here, it'd be...
It would be about 150
Like
to
one
140. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like by one vote. That's impressive.
Yeah, the majority of support for the bill came from the left, with many centrist and conservative deputies from the UMP voting against making marriage equal. Yes, deputies voted on Article 1 of the bill that redefines marriage as being an agreement between two people rather than just a man and a woman, and also voted to open up adoption to same-sex marriage couples.
This is a really big win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we talk about things here and there, like we get support here and there, but this is actual legislation that is on the books.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is just, the National Assembly. I'm not sure if the, other house approved it. Let me see. Not sure. But yes, at least the one house did. Yeah, that is a plus.
Yeah. Well, the thing with parliaments is that a parliamentary system is when you go to vote for a parliamentary system, you vote based on parties
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know like the rotation for parliament there in France. I just don't know it, but chances are if the lower house in parliament's voted for it, then the upper house is likely to vote for it. I don't know that for a fact.
It makes sense.
I don't know the rotation, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But because you vote for parties, so if the liberals are in power there right now, then chances are they're in power in
Both houses.
Yeah. Again, depending on the rotation. So I really don't know, but it's about as much information as I can give you.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's
That
not.
could be totally-
It's not just all good news abroad. We also have, and this may come as a shock to those of you who only regularly get your news from us for some bizarre reason. Don't ever do that. That's a bad
Mizu
habit.
is so happy.
Yeah, we are not good reporters. We're commentators,
not good
not
reporters.
reporters. But yes, we have more good news from
I
the
need you.
United States. Illinois Senate panel approves marriage equality bill.
Hey.
Yes, the Senate Executive Committee approved the Religious Freedom and Marriage Equality Act by a 9-5 vote, with Republicans obviously opposing the measure. The full state Senate is expected to vote on the bill by next week. And let me just say, congratulations on taking the first step. Hope you can take that second step.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be very nice.
Well, there's some happy news.
Yeah. It's really nice having just almost a
Not so awful.
just a full section almost of good news. Of just news that makes you smile.
It certainly took away the sting of Section 2.
Mm-hmm. I miss smiling at the end of the show.
Too bad it can't be like that for every week.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get back into the shit pretty soon.
Yeah, I know we will. In fact, probably in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Because, yes, if you're watching us now on the recorded show, you probably didn't hear the announcement before because it was probably on the pre-show. Can't actually remember. We are going to be taking next week off, and possibly the week after, we're going to see what we can do.
Mm-hmm. But next week, definitely.
Yes. Next week, we are not going to be doing a show. The week after, we may.
Which is fine for me, because it's week 10 of, it's like finals week there.
Ooh, yeah.
But I'll probably still stream myself. Anyways,
Mhm.
so that's it for the Turbo Newscast.
All right. We will see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.